Dun 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 dun.
All right, well, welcome everyone. Welcome to the channel. We're having lunch here at Roma's Fine Italian Food. You've joined us where the discussion has been about whether Daniel Craig is a good enough Bond or not. We'll introduce
Tanner.
I'm Collin.
Dell.
Dustin. Nick.
All right, excellent. So, Tanner, you were saying you had a problem with Daniel Craig as the Bond.
Yeah, I think when he first started, I thought he was too brutish. I never saw Bond as a brutish guy because he was so involved in the other spy motive and like espionage, secret kind of thing. He doesn't need to be brutish. And I tried watching Casino Royale when it first came out, and I walked out like halfway through the movie.
You really walked out of Casino Royale?
Yes, I did.
I don't blame you for that.
Good.
What now is Casino Royale the one where the girl dies at the end?
I don't know.
Spoiler alert.
Thank
I
you.
have
Spoiler
no idea.
alert there, where, thanks for the studio audience, that'll be cut out later.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Why'd you ask me? I just
Yes,
said I
it
walked
is.
out
See, I
halfway
could
through the
have,
movie.
I could have walked out.
How did it end again?
Come on, I mean that's. It was my least favorite of the Bond movies from like the '90s to now. Wow. And I don't think I've seen Quantum of Solace.
No, it's horrible. Don't
The
watch
Quantum
it.
of Solace is definitely
It's more action oriented.
Yeah, and it's a throwback to Timothy Dalton sort of ones. I think Daniel Craig is a brute. I think probably for me, if the style of Bond is what you're digging on, you get Sean Connery, who's really cool. Roger Moore, that's all he offered was style. He wasn't a brute at all. He was about style. But I think the action versus the style, sort of the mid-ground there, would be Pierce Brosnan.
I agree.
I think the whole business about when Timothy Dalton was given the role and they didn't give it to Pierce Brosnan, when basically Remington Steele was a giant audition to be Bond, he did get it, and he was exactly what I thought Bond should be.
Yeah.
I mean, growing up, that's all because he was in all. That's when the video games boomed, and so he was the figure of Bond in all the video
Pierce,
games.
like Goldeneye.
Pierce
Yeah, I mean,
Brosnan,
Goldeneye was one of the most influential video games of our
I felt like Pierce Brosnan could kill me, and I would have fun as I was dying. You're a pretty guy.
He's charming.
That's
Like,
fun.
wow, you
Yeah,
are
my
very
thing-
debonair and suave.
The thing I liked about his Bond was I didn't see that, I didn't feel like, oh, that man could kill me at any second, but I knew he could. It's that moment, like, I don't have to see it, I just know that he can, and that he wouldn't have a problem.
See, I don't.
Because
How?
I don't.
he's
How
just
do
a
you not?
continuation on our accepted idea of what Bond is supposed to be and look and feel like, and you either can accept the change or you can't. I think that's where
I agree that Brosnan is more the middle ground, where yes, he has the debonair sense to him, and he does the action very well. But in terms of like, if you put me in a steel cage with Pierce Brosnan, I'm like, I can take you.
Really?
Yeah.
You're really that egotistic?
If anyone
kill you with his
knows
ink pen,
Pierce
though.
Brosnan out there, we are down for that
Cage match.
Listen, my backyard wide open for that.
Because honestly, of all the people at this table, I think I could take you.
I didn't go there.
I
didn't
know
go there.
I could take you.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a discussion.
Wow. Okay.
I think this is
Before
a
we
YouTube
get
video
to that
of
road,
itself.
I want to pull the reins because I do want to talk about Pierce Brosnan a little bit, and I want to bring up a movie since we're talking about movies that I think is a great film. The remake of the Thomas Crown Affair. It's a very smart movie. It shows New York in a very great light. New York looks amazing in this movie. Pierce Brosnan is great as this executive who's kind of living on a razor's edge. Dennis Leary, fantastic in it. But it all goes to this one concept, Rene Russo. Let me tell you, she is fine in every way that a woman can be fine in this movie. And let me just tell you, I know what I'm talking about. Because look at this. You have in this movie every archetype of man. You have the pirate, swashbuckling, corporate guy. You have the gruff cop with really a heart of gold down there. You have the big cuddly teddy bear cop. You've got all these different male characters playing all these roles. Also in this movie, you have all the different archetypes of women in this movie. You have the scared little girl, you have the vixen, you have the savvy broad, you have the businesswoman, you have all that. All of those women played by Renee Russo. And she's amazing.
Okay.
And any of you guys out there who haven't seen the dance scene when she's in that dress, I'm just telling you, I made your day. And you can comment and tell me how much I made your day. Because she is hotter than Georgia asphalt in that scene. And especially to be a woman over 40 and be so hot and be great. The movie itself is really engaging, really intriguing. And so I would say to you, maybe that's the Pierce Brosnan that you can get behind and see, because he's really good in it. Everybody in that movie is really good. And for some reason it didn't do very well, and I guess because nothing blows up. But boy, it was a good movie. Really good movie.